3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Welcome, fellow Forex traders. You know the drill. Grab a coffee, buckle in, get ready to talk Forex at a level that makes the fake gurus red with anger while we end in a net profit always. Let's get real. Excited to share. This is a great day. It's a great day. Everybody's shitting their pants yesterday. Oh my God, CADCHF is going to ruin us today. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I didn't call it. I didn't make it happen. I just watched it. I was up all night on the CADCHF Suicide Watch live. I was actually in the group. We had probably half a dozen people in there, maybe more. I know, not a lot, but you know, no one's excited about this shit like I am. I just wanted to watch it, wanted to talk about it, wanted to think it through. It actually helps me to sit there and watch a currency pair that is pushed and what it's doing. What it does at key levels, and what it does at times. When I say times, we waited. I was on for, 3.5, 4 hours probably live, just sitting here, drinking some coffee, talking shit, playing music clips, answering questions. And I wanted to see the movement that was going to happen at the London Open, which for me was 1 a.m., 11 hours ago. Yeah, 1 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 3 a.m. Eastern. And we got some sideways movement on the open, and then we got a push, and it pushed up all night. It's pulling back a little bit right now. When I say it's, the market CADCHF, we'll look at it. This launched the free signal. Let me just start out with, you're welcome. You're so welcome. Yesterday's trade ended in a net profit. What? How is that possible? This is funny. See if I can describe this. So I get a lot of private stuff. JM liked my CADCHF Suicide Watch. It was funny, wasn't it? I kept a straight face. It said I was getting there. So let me go back here. Here's what I get from people. I go out and I talk on the internet, on these lives, on my website, free, no loss, Forex, signals, and automated trades. No loss is what they hear. Here's a funny, almost like mentally fucking screwed up thought that I get thrown at me. The trading gurus will come in. People that have traded a long time, people that are set in their ways as far as Forex goes, they will look at what I'm doing, they'll watch the trades for a day or two or a week, and they'll go, oh, you're doing martingale. I'm like, no, I'm not. The definition of martingale, true martingale, is to It's an old gambling technique, is to double your bid every time you lose. Kind of weird to apply that in Forex in the sense that if you have a trade that's red in drawdown that has not lost, your next scaled in trade, if you're doing martingale, would double the lot size. And absolutely doubling the lot size every trade, unless you have a large enough balance, you'll wreck your account. We don't do that. We scale in, and if you want to get technical, we do a dollar cost averaging. We're scaling in a trade and buying or selling. We'll just call it placing an order at a better price, given the original direction of the trade. And we scale in. And we do increase lot size. We do not do it exponentially. We do it with a mathematical algorithm that I created for every currency pair. It's different, although similar for some currency pairs, but each one is tested differently, and it takes into account the volume, the pips that thing moves per day. And the end goal of my system is to draw the take profit closer to the current price mathematically in an appropriate way, not in a double your account. So anyway, here's what it is. Here's what I get. Oh, well, that's what you're doing. Well, of course that works. Oh, I'm like, you're kidding me, right? Oh, that's what I'm doing? Why the hell aren't you doing it? The one sentiment you get behind what we're doing is people will say, well, you got to have a large enough account balance. I think that's the wrong way to look at it. What you got to do is not be an idiot with your money and overbid. Right? It's two ways to look at it. But this sentiment that I get that is, oh, well, unless you have a large enough account balance, you're not going to do very well with that. Oh, you got me. You got me. I lied to you. You got to have $10 million. You don't. And in fact, you're wrong. You don't need a large account balance. You don't need it. Certainly you make more money. You have more leverage, things like that. But you don't need it because why? Because of hedging. Oh, well, yeah, if you hedge. I'm like, oh, well, yeah. Yeah. What are you doing? Setting stop losses, taking losses. So it's just kind of weird. It's hard for me to describe, but when I hear it and they're like, oh, that's what you're doing. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And we always win. Here it is. This is the free signal that I've released yesterday, AUD USD. It's not magic. I'm not magic. It's an algorithm that just crushes. It crushes. Sure, if you have a large enough account balance, that's the negative way to look at it. It's the positive way to look at it is whatever your account balance is, bid properly. Bid realistic. What is that? I don't know. Fucking practice. Run a demo account for 30 days. Shit, I ran demo for 6 months when I got started. And I treated it as a real live, I did it full time. Got my ass handed to me, learned a level that is probably not even transferable through words. Experience, gut feeling is huge. So for the week, I'm looking at this here, $188.79. And that's if you were bidding a base dollar using my free signal. We have 22 currency pairs we trade from my algorithm. You'll see we're making a lot more than this. And then for the month, $3,160.96. Here's the deal. I'm giving this away for free. Had you followed me and bid what I bid in this account, if you could, you will have made, you're fucking welcome, $3,160.96 or something close to that, depending on the pricing and the fees of your broker, so on and so forth. You're welcome. I mean, I'm not being a dick. You're welcome. This is awesome. This is awesome. Especially for a brand new trader. I get pushback from the traders or the people that consider themselves traders or professional traders. That's fine. But this is a system that does not lose. It always wins. Let's launch the free signal. I don't know what I want to launch. I'm going to go look at the overall algorithm here, and we'll choose something. I'm stuffed up this morning. I don't know why. Maybe I need more coffee. While I'm looking here, let me sip some coffee. Maybe you should take a sip of your own stuff there. Let's see. I'm going to go to the overall algorithm. I will share this with you. Let's take a look together. Let's do this together. I feel so together with you right now. Let's see. We've got AUD, CAD, AUD, NZD, USD. Oh, we entered another AUD, USD. CADCHF. You can see pushing a lot of blue on CADCHF. We will take a look at that. That's what we were on suicide watch for last night. CADCHF, Chief JPY. That's looking pretty good. CHF JPY. Let's go look at it on the chart. Zoom out a little bit here. Zoom out even more. Where are we at? We are in a sell trade. We're not that far off, are we? We're not that far from take profit. That might be a good trade. Be short, small profits. Let's go back and look what we got at the bottom here. Euro JPY, Euro USD. Euro USD might be good. Let's see, where's the TP? Ah, we're not that far off a TP. That's about to take profit. NZD USD. Oh, that might be a good one. Let's take a look. Kind of looking for a certain distance from the take profit. Yeah, you know what? This looks good. I think this is our trade. It's a feeling. You know, listen, I'm about 97% correct. I'm 100% correct in net profit, but I'm about 97% correct in picking something that has some decent room between where it's at and the take profit, and is probably going to take profit based off of just the movement that we're seeing. What am I seeing? It's experience, it's gut level, right? But I look at this huge red down candle, and our take profit is above that. Typically, you know, look what happened yesterday. You got this huge wick, pushed down, pulled back, right? And this is pushing down. We may get a pullback. The TP is right here. So I'm going to take this one for the free signal. So what I say, NZD USD, and let's look at how many we're in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, NZD USD 5. Let me go to the pause. Keep saying that to myself. NZD USD 5. NZD USD 5. Now I'm going to pull this up and launch it from my end. Please stand by. NZD USD 5. I'll type it in here and then we will show you on the screen the details. 5. There we go. There we go. Trade launch. Ding, ding, ding. You're freaking welcome. Here it is. NZD USD buy trade. Enter at the lot size realistic for your account. Or if you're on demo, go full ham and just bid everything you ever could. Your risk is my command. So let me look here. I got two phones. One just fell on the keyboard. Watch, it probably just killed my audio or something. All right. The take profit is 0.58352. Please, ladies and gentlemen, set your TP, which stands for take profit in the Forex market, also stands for toilet paper in the kind of personal market. Hope you don't use a lot of that, because if you use a lot of it, you're full of what? Anyway, the TP is 0.58352. Guess what? This trade will end in a net profit. Whether you like it or not, whether you say, oh, that's what you're doing, you guys are fucking dollar cost averaging. I mean, anybody can do that, right? Eventually, you'll blow your account. Well, well, not if you hedge, right? Oh, okay, well, you won't blow it if you hedge. Okay, so I guess you do have a no-loss system, but, you know, it's not. Everybody knows this stuff. Do they? Cool. Hence, the reason the fake gurus have stuff on their website that they're selling you that says, we go over market analysis every day. Well, we analyze the charts, we go back in time, and I tell you where you should have entered. What? You tell me what? Where I should have entered? GBP USD just took profit. Probably not trading that though, are you? Yeah, it's going to be a great trade. That's it. Let's jump back over, and I should have done it while I was there, to the full algo and just look at what the drawdown is. You know, it's just as a reference of what the market's doing. Let's look at what it has closed for the day of the full algo. So full algo is about $1,000 drawdown right now. 22 currency pairs, base lot size of 0.10. History shows us $251.81 close for the day. We're about halfway through the day here. Feeling good. For the week, $1,867, and for the month, $9,008. Those are all incredible numbers. Now, I don't know if typically your account can't handle my full algorithm. It trades quite a bit. And it uses your balance to never lose. Always ends in a net profit. Now let's go look at CADCHF, and I didn't call it like it's going to turn around. I wasn't sure. It did. It is now at what the gurus might call resistance. Basically, just 16 minutes ago, London closed, which reduced the overall market volume, and that means the price is probably going to go sideways a little bit, maybe even pull back. That's fine. That does not bother me at all. Tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, December 11th, we have high impact news going off. Let me pull this up while we're talking about it. Here we are. Yeah, it's pulled back quite a bit. So if you look at this, I was up on this account. This is one of my accounts. I was up about $410 in the blue. It has pulled back. Let's look at it on the chart. That doesn't bother me at all. It's just the time of the market, right? So let's look at it from this standpoint. Probably about the 30-minute. Yeah, you can see it here. It's rounding out the top. Okay, that's not working. Here we go. It's rounding out the top here. A little bit of a pullback, but basically a range right now because London closed. New York will continue for a few more hours. I believe that the news released tomorrow morning, 7:45 a.m., 8:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Morning. Let's call it tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's New York morning. I believe we're going to get a final push to take profit. If not, Swiss franc, CHF, has news Thursday morning or afternoon. We can go look. Let's go look. You want to look? Let's look. Let me pause real quick so I don't show anything inappropriate that I might have been browsing for. I don't do that stuff. Here we are. News. So this is today. Stand by. Let's go to tomorrow. And tomorrow, so you see this CAD. I think this is showing Eastern time right now. CAD going off at 9:45 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. Yeah, a little bit earlier for me because I'm in a different time zone. And then Thursday, you've got. Did I look at that wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. No. Then you've got CHF going off at 3:30 a.m. Eastern time, basically London. That's interesting. This is so small. I think the settings are here. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with it right now. News events tomorrow. You get it. You get the point. So don't be worried about this. If you back out a little bit, what's the best? Maybe the 4 hour? That's where we're at. We got this. We got this overnight. This was pretty much London open right here. Well, you can't see it. There you go. And then New York open and we're here right now. So on the 4-hour chart, that's a hell of a lot of movement for CADCHF overnight. That's a hell of a lot of movement. It probably only moves about, I'm just going to draw, it probably only moves about that much per day. So you can see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5 of those all in one evening, not even a full day. Pretty crazy. Do not be worried about this. You know, the Asian session yesterday just drove this into the ground. They just kept going and going. So they were setting up London and New York to do what they did here. I'd like to see it tomorrow. Listen, don't worry. If Asia pulls back and all of our blue goes away, remain patient, remain vigilant. Most people had their hedges down here. If we get down that far again, start adding a hedge. Every time it goes through one of the buy trades, just start adding a hedge. Scale into your hedge. You don't have to do a full lot, you know, the full basket of lots that you're in on the buy. You don't have to do that fully. Just protect your margin down in that area. Auto hedge module coming soon to the OPP feed. I'm a little bit worried about how much management it's going to take me on my end. So it's automated, but it also needs to be paid attention to. So we'll see if it drives me crazy or if it's of high value. It won't be perfect on every trade. It won't be. So that's the risk that you take. If people start hating it, then I can separate and you can have a non-hedge non-hedge. You can have a non-hedge OPP or one profitable pair feed. I'm not going to force you to do that. But I think in the end, if you look at it over a 30, 60, 90-day period, you'd be like, wow, yeah, this is more valuable. On any individual one given trade, you might go, well, it took a $20 loss. Okay, just wait for the net profit to come. It'll come. But I'm happy with what we're seeing here. It's like I said, I was $410 roughly when I woke up in the blue. It's pulled back about half of that. You can see I added a bunch of manual trades down here at the bottom. Hell, I probably added this one, and this one. But I've got the margin to do so. I've got about 4,500, 5,000% margin. So I'm nowhere near having a problem with this account. If it pulls way back again, I'm adding more. But I have to be careful in saying that because everybody's like, I'm adding more too. And then they add more at the wrong time and now they're in trouble. Stop doing that. I mean, you know what? I need to stop saying it. I'm doing what I'm doing. You're like, well, Terry, how do you have more trades than I have? Well, because I'm a professional trader. And I just have a intuition and a gut feeling, and I look at what's going on. Nothing special, nothing the same every time, and just kind of like looking at it. Because I also had as much gut feeling that we could push a hell of a lot lower than we did last night. We didn't. That's what we do. One thing, I'm very proud of my gold scalper right now. Just proud. Let me pull it up here. Show you one of my accounts with it on it. This is looking pretty good. This is a combination. Got $454.03 closed in profit. This is a combination of, you can see here, I'm trading a pair that is technically inside of my feed, my automated feed called the 10 pip hybrid, AUD-CAD. And this is obviously, looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4 total gold trade baskets last night. So 3 individuals and 2 in a basket to end with an overall $454.03. This is a real count for me. I'm happy with it. Am I scaling gold up aggressively? Yes, I'm scaling it up 20 times the lot size that I send it to you. I send it to you at 0.01. I'm scaling it up 0.20. This is a really, here's why I like gold and the gold scalper. Don't everybody jump on this. Oh my God, Terry's got the secret. Because gold will wreck your account. However, if you are confident at the level that I am, you can handle bidding this much on gold, let's say, if you know how to hedge. Because guess what? Here's the reality of just last night's trade. This went into a trade, took profit. Trade, take profit. Trade, take profit. And then these together, trade, take profit. If, let's say this basket right here ran away on us, what would a runaway on gold for this be for me? Probably 5 trades deep. I'd start going, where's this thing going, right? What would I do? I would hedge. Protect. Algo goes into another trade, trying to, create profit. I would hedge, equal and opposite to whatever that was. So in this case, I would have placed a sell order at 0.40. At that point, my margin level percent stops declining aggressively and excessively. And if the algorithm just started adding trades because the market's going apeshit, which is not very common. With gold, it doesn't take a lot of trades to run your account into the ground because of how it hits your margin level. Hits your margin level at 100 times what a normal pair would, but it's also more profitable. So anyway, it's just confidence there. I'm considering creating myself a dedicated gold feed. I'm sorry, I already got a gold feed. A dedicated gold account. Maybe I'll put $3,000 to $5,000 in it, and I'll bid heavy, and I will add my auto hedge module to it, and I'll say, you know what? Start hedging at trade 3. So if it went one more trade here, I would have started an equal and opposite hedge. No big deal. And here's the reality of auto hedge. It will hedge immediately, automatically. That's cool. It will place a stop loss. It will set that stop loss to break even if it pushes away from the hedge enough. It'll set it to break even. You got to give it room to breathe, right? And here's the thing. You could get some crazy price action that pushes back, takes your hedge out, and then continues to go. At that point is when you have to manually intervene. Hey, no, I don't want that hedge taken. Click, I enter it again manually. That's the reality of it. The other reality is it could push against, and you're not watching it, and take the stop out at a loss, probably at a decent loss, maybe to where the entire basket of trades is going to end up at break even or a slight loss. Meaning, the moment you enter that hedge, it never goes into profit, never sets break even, and it reverses all the way to the stop loss that was set. That's some protection. That is still account protection, even if you have to take a loss, because if you didn't, you might have been in trouble. There's also those scenarios where if you're like, if I didn't hedge, I would have made profit. It's 6 of one, half dozen the other. It's a balance. You're going to have to watch it. It's going to be unique. I'm going to be watching it in those really dangerous scenarios like CADCHF that we got right now. CAD Swiss, CADCHF. Probably racist to call it chief. Let's keep doing that. Imagine getting canceled in Forex because you're racist about how it's like, I better be careful what I say. I'm starting to have all kinds of funny names for different currency pairs. Anyway, I digress. I can see myself, this thing is just doing so well that I can see myself setting up a dedicated account. And here's what I like to do. I really like the power of trading one pair because it's actually pretty easy to hedge it manually. It'll be even easier. It's just faster. Like imagine, you need to hedge. So the auto hedge is going to The algorithm takes a trade, the auto hedge, boom, immediately, literally at the same millisecond, enters an equal and opposite. That kind of automation excites me, especially if you get something that's pushing, 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 pushing. Ding, 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 ding. I think a few years ago I saw, was it USD? It wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago. USD JPY in August entered a new trade every 1.5 minutes. If you had the auto hedge hooked up, you'd be like, all right, whatever. Ding, 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 ding. Account protection, and that's really, I'll just leave it at that. That's what the auto hedge is for. We're not trying to leverage it to get rich on the opposite trade, because you're not going to. You will make some extra profits on some trades. If we had auto hedge turned on CADCHF, we would have huge hedge profits up above the take profit right now. And I did program this in. When the auto hedge closes, when the entire basket of trades closes from the main algorithm, it will and should, I've done some testing, close all of the hedges also. Because that trade copier close signal, those hedges come from the copier. It's just an equal and opposite. It's just a reverse trade. That's all it is. So it's going to close those also. So that'll be pretty nice for you. You'll enjoy that. 1 second. I need to look at something. Okay. Good to go. Is there anything else we need to look at? Probably not. Let's glance one more time at what that CADCHF is doing. Free trade's been launched. Yeah, it's hovering right there. It's hovering right at the top. Probably where we're going to stay, back and forth until we get to Asia. We'll see if the Asians are really mean and they push it down a little bit. They might. You can see, I mean, if you look left here, you can see we're right at this resistance area. Literally the same prices. Are they going to do this again? I don't know. That wouldn't bother me if you've overbid. You got a little crazy, get a little greedy on your account, and maybe that should bother you. But the fact that you have, if you're bothered right now that it's going to go back against you, the fact that you have the ability to place some hedges equal and opposite to any of the trades that it goes through, do so. Just do so and play with it. That's the reality of it. So the auto hedge will not re-hedge on the way down. That's I really don't believe I could automate that. I have to think about it, but probably not. But at this point, you didn't really need it. If it pushes against you, you might need it. So other people are in a position where they're totally profitable on CADCHF and maybe they just want to get out. Go ahead and get out. Get out. Be a scaredy cat. I'm going to ride it to the TP, which is up above even the level that we're looking at here. So that's it. We'll see what happens. I'll do some more watch tonight if we get a bunch of pushback, and it'd be interesting to see. Maybe I can do what's called a live stage inside the group, inside the Discord group, where you'll see it kind of flash in the upper left hand corner. You can come on in, you can talk, you can chat, you can consult, you can ask questions, whatever you want. I'll probably start using that more. We'll do XYZ pair suicide watch for those that have bid too much and are needing some solace, some consoling, right? If you want to just turn on your microphone and cry, I'll be there for you. I can give you a virtual hug, maybe play some love songs to soothe you. I can do that kind of stuff. So that's it. Appreciate you joining me. I'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday, December 11th. We'll get out of this trade. You know what? We'll move on to the next one. I'm excited about the auto hedge, and also beware. In the end, maybe it won't work. Maybe it won't work really across the board. It works, But maybe it won't work in the scheme of things. You never know. You got to try it. I will see you in the next session. I'll see you in the group. Talk to you soon.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profit.